Hey, Chris Liepe here with the isolated vocal tracks for Slipknot, Corey Taylor, Wait, and Bleed. This is a very simple arrangement. If you saw the one I did on Duality, there's a lot more layering going on there, and a lot more tricks with drives, distortions, saturations. This one is much more stripped back. But the reason I want to go over this one now, after having done Duality, is that here we get a much purer view of Corey singing cleanly and then yell screaming over the top of that. And that trademark Slipknot Corey Taylor sound really comes out, and especially with these isolated vocals. And if you like what I'm doing here, I encourage you to check out my course, The Aggressive Vocalist's Master Plan of Attack, where I help you develop false chord engagement, aggressive singing, screaming, on a whole other level than you've probably ever explored before. So click the link below in the video info to check out that course in more detail. Also, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on so you know when a new video comes out. All right, grab some headphones and listen with me.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves.
Okay, the first thing I want to point out, listen, if you're listening in headphones, listen to how much bass we actually hear.
I felt the air rise up in me.
Like bass guitar. Likely the way that this was recorded was with a microphone in the studio control room and the speakers blaring at him out of phase, so that he didn't have to wear headphones while he recorded. I'm guessing that's probably what happened. A lot of these guys like that approach. Also notice, it actually fits the vibe that he's not really in tune.
I felt the air rise up in me.
Doesn't quite hit that note, but it actually adds.
The stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed.
Okay, I love the double, and then the double hangs out.
Right where you can't see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed.
Okay, now listen to the way he's singing there.
I wander out where
It's very
you
clean.
can't see.
Very clean.
Inside my shell I wait and bleed.
Inside my shell I wait and bleed. And it's very relaxed. It's sort of this relaxed yell that's happening. Keep that in mind, because he's going to sing the same way and then add some awesome stuff over it.
Goodbye! I want me to find out the light is brighter this time. Everything is turning black for me. My eyes are red and gold. The air is standing straight up. This is not the way I picture me. I can't control my shakes.
He's singing cleanly behind this. It's giving it some grounding, and then he's got that marvelous false chord engaged yell over it.
The air is standing straight up. This is not the way I picture me. I can't control my shakes. How the hell did I get here? Something about this so very wrong. I have to laugh out loud. I wish I didn't like this. Is it a dream or a memory?
Okay, let's hone in on this line right here. Is it a dream or a memory? Memory.
Dream or a memory?
Got that clean going on. Is it a dream or a memory? Totally not with the vibrato. It's not stage acting here. This is
it a dream or a memory?
Is it a dream or a memory? Very relaxed, just like he was singing before, but then he's got the scream over it. And Corey Taylor's screams are very yellish. They're lower in pitch. That's because his vocal anatomy is big, right? You can see that big neck. And those yell screams and the cleans are doubled. So it sounds like we have a total of 4 tracks that are sung very tightly together and all panned into the center a little bit.
Is it a dream or a memory?
And let's talk a little bit about some saturation that's going on. If you watch Duality, you know what's going on here. We're going to add some more subtle distortion and saturation. Yeah! Is it a dream or... Yeah! Notice how it breaks up just enough to glue that scream. And then we have, so what I'm doing here is a little bit of saturation on this Shep's Omni channel. And then I'm using Phoenix to overdrive in a tape saturation sort of way. And then I've got, hey, ha, ha. I've got a very short room reverb that we're going to be using as well. Probably a little much of that on. Is it a dream or a memory? Is it a dream or a memory? Now, for his scream yells, we're going to go, like we're lifting something heavy, and then we're going to beat our chest, like that. Is it a dream or a memory? Be super open, low. And we're exaggerating here. We want to go to the extreme and then dial it back. But this is the state we want to be in, like this. And then we want to let our voice crack, like that. So we're almost sort of sighing into it. I'm frustrated. Then, watch what happens when we combine this. Is it a dream or a memory? Is it a dream or a memory? Yeah! Yeah! We got that low open sound. We're going to layer this in. But you can hear pitch even in his false chord engaged yells. This is not a growl, nor is this a fry scream. This is an engaged singing with distortion, with just a ton of distortion and layered cleans. Is it a dream or a memory? 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 And now listening to Corey's. Is it a dream or a memory? I felt the air rise up in me. You can hear his is a little tighter, timing-wise than mine, and he's got a deeper voice, but that's the approach he's taking, and that's where we get this dichotomy, this really neat, clean, melodic sound with that ultimate aggression over the top. Listening on. The air rides up in me, kneel down and clear the stomach. I wonder how you can see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. I also like how his diction, inside my shell I wait and bleed. No. It's very relaxed. That helps with that contrast when the screams come in too. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. Get out of my head, 'cause I don't need this. Why didn't I say this? But I'm a victim and sure you're gonna die. I have sinned by just making my mind up and taking your breath away. Now, I love this because there's no more singing, but there is clean talking. This is just a conversation between the, frustrated yeller, screamer, and the guy who's a bit ambivalent of it all. I don't even know if that's the right language to use. Apprehensive. Ambivalent? Yeah, maybe ambivalent. Taking your breath away. I felt the air rise up in me. Taking your breath away. Just talking it. Taking your breath away. And then, taking your breath away. But if you listen carefully, this is a yell. Taking your breath away. Your breath away. That's what he's doing. You can hear it in how he goes out of the notes and into the notes, but listen to away. Away! You hear that moan at the end. Away! I'm exaggerating it, but it's there. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stomach. I wonder how you can see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stomach. I wonder how you can see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. Yeah, I love how this comes together. We have the doubles, and they both go the same direction. So there's no clean guy by the end of this phrase. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. But they come up into that full false chord engagement later. Or one of them goes later than the other. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. Inside my shell I wait and Inside my shell I wait and bleed. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. But because they're going up at slightly different times, neat. Goodbye. The breathing. Goodbye. Ooh, the anticipation caused by that breathing, so cool.
Goodbye!
Ooh, doubled there.
You haven't learned a thing! I haven't changed a thing! The flesh was in my bones! The payment's always fine!
Now listen here. Again, yelling. There's pitch in there. His primary chords are engaged.
I haven't changed a thing!
A thing! A thing! There it is.
The flesh was in my bones! The payment's always fine!
Bones!
The payment's always fine! You haven't learned a thing! I haven't changed a thing! The flesh was in my bones! The payment's always...
Notice the intensity. It goes, as his intensity goes up, the pitch becomes less of a thing. I don't mean note, I mean pitch. I mean primary chord engagement underneath the extreme false chord engagement.
Thing! I haven't changed a thing! The flesh was in my bones! The payment's always free! I felt the air!
And combined with those open vowels.
It's always free! I felt the air!
Yay! Always free! You still hear a little bit of that pitch in there. Such a thick sound.
I felt the air rise up in me. Kneel down and clear the stone of bliss. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me.
Oh, so open there.
The air rise up in me.
Air rise up! Really, really. Air rise up! Rise up! In me! This is not me. Rise up in me! No, that would be wimpy sounding, no matter how blood-curdling the scream is.
Felt the air rise up in me.
Air rise up in me! Open! And combined with, we get into it with that. That's that taken to an extreme in only the way that Corey Taylor can do it. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't try and experiment. You never know what might come out with your own voice that you can use in your own stuff.
I kneel down and clear the stone of bliss. I wander out where you can't see. Inside my shell I wait and bleed.
And they merge. They converge there again. That's so cool. Ooh, you know who's really good at this kind of sound right here? There's a guy, Lukas from Vale of Maya, who I've actually done a course with and who teaches private lessons. If you're interested in working with him, check the other link below in the video info.
Otherwise for you!
Yeah, that so open. And he's pitched everything a bit lower.
Otherwise for you!
He's really good at basing this kind of engagement with his false chords over a low tonal center. Really, that's what sets his screams and makes them feel so much more meaty than some of these other guys, is that low basis, that low tone basis, in addition to the false chord engagement. Thanks for watching and listening and going through these tracks with me. Again, if you'd like more help with your aggressive vocals, click that link below in the video info and check out my course, The Aggressive Vocalist's Master Plan of Attack. And again, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you for more.